Well, we, of course, had a New Year's party. I had a slight hangover, not too bad. So you could say we were 8 sort of semi-groggy fellas that took off that morning. I've read some of the German accounts, and they said, where in the expletive did these thunderbolts come from? I almost slammed into the ground from this prop off. Scared me, actually. Ooh. Now, we only have 20 seconds of firepower. So even if you just go brr, 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 you do that 10 times, you used up half your ammunition. The first dogfight I'm in, I couldn't stop shooting. But I finally did stop and just followed him a little bit behind him, a little bit above him. Then I saw a puff of smoke from his engine. And I immediately retarded the throttle because I thought, I'll bet he pulled his throttle back. I was just above him, and I contemplated taking out my .45 and shooting him because he was so close. And as he pulled up, I was able to pull a lead on him and got a good burst into him. I was covered with oil, and I couldn't see at all. I pulled back a little bit to make sure I didn't run into the ground. Finally, the windstream parted the oil enough so that I could see through it. Then just another FW190 pulled right in front of me. Ooh. So I went after him. I looked back and holy crap, there's an ME-109 sitting there. I was in a left turn, and they always told us to turn to the right with an ME-109. They had a bad stall characteristic and a turn to the right. So I started to roll to the right, but then I said, heck, I'm already in the left turn, I'll just continue that. So I just reversed my roll. I looked back and I could see him shooting at me. And he's got 2 machine guns up here. And I said, gee, doesn't that look pretty? Honest to goodness, I thought. And I was gaining on him. And we made about almost a complete 360. And I was going to be on his tail pretty soon. And I had every damn gunner shooting at me. None of them hit me. But I waggled my wings. I mean, they see us every day with the elliptical wing and the big radial engine, and they still shot at us. And that really pissed me off. I landed and rolled to the end of the runway. I suddenly saw 2 ME-109s coming over to strafe our field. I said, holy crap, here I am sitting there with the engine turning over. Well, I shut the engine off and bailed out of the airplane. Of course, the ACAC gunners opened up. They never leaded the planes enough. I mean, they're coming in full blower, doing probably 350, 375 miles an hour. And they hit the 51. Then we said, no, you got to hit the wrong one. And while we sat there, we saw him hit the 51, and he just came around, dropped his gear, and landed.